My name is Ethan. I was born in Ulster Hospital in Donald in 2004. I lived with my mum in Downpatrick until I was 6. Then I was placed in foster care. I've had 3 different foster placements and I've lived in Saintfield, Hillsborough and Temple. And now I live in Ballinhinch with the family I've been with for the last 4 years. When I lived with my mum, she used to use her spare time to draw. Although she inspired me to draw, she drew animals a lot, where my sister preferred to draw hearts and foods, and that's what I like to draw. So she was also a good inspiration for me. My baby brother was born on the 26th of October this year in Dundonald Hospital. He spent 3 days in hospital and I met him when he came home. And now 4 days old. His name is Ryan, but I nicknamed him Blimp. When I was 6, I was out playing at my house with my friend. We decided it would be fun to climb on the roof of our house and try to be Superman and jump off. I went first, and funny enough, my friend didn't follow me. I fell off the roof house and hit my head on concrete. And the ambulance arrived and took me to hospital. I ended paralysed for a few months and in a wheelchair, but luckily I recovered and I'm okay now. As a result, I'm no longer a fan of Superman. I came into foster care when I was 6. I remember being at home and a social worker coming in her car and talking to my mum. Mum said I had to go with the social worker. I shouted no, but I didn't really know what was happening. Eventually I went with the social worker and she took me to my first foster home, which was quite scary. I started to play football when I was 8. I played for Hillsborough Boys as a striker and was the best in the team. I still play now, although my team is Ballinhinch Youth. Unfortunately, I'm no longer the best in the team, but I'm pretty good. reason I like football is because it gives me something to do in my spare time. Most of my family and I like being part of a team.
Hello, my name is Lauren. I was born on the 3rd of October. I was born in the Ulster Hospital and I was placed in the care when I was 5 with my aunt in Newcastle. When I was almost 7, I moved placements and I ended up in Downpatrick. When I was nearly 7, I moved to Downpatrick with my other auntie. I went to live with my two cousins, my auntie and the dog, and I've been living here for the last 8 years happily. Well, at least for the majority of the time. When my teacher organised a Gaelic day at school, the next day I joined RGU under 10s team. I played for 3 years and in that time I went to a couple of Ulster finals and an All-Ireland Championship. I am no longer with the RGU but I still play for the school team. I've competed in the school's Ulster final last year and came second in the league. I started St Mary's in September 2014 and this is when I met my best friend Abby, or as I like to call her, Abigail. Me and Abby are friends because we're so alike and we just play off each other. We both play for the school Gaelic team and we're both goalkeepers, but when we play a match, she plays the goalkeeper, which is number 1, and I play left back, full back, which is number 2. When I first met her, I thought Abby was German, but we've been besties since day 1 and we're going on the ski trip together in March. Three days before my birthday, I was in the park with my friends Keelan and Eve. I was mucking about on one of the swings and ended up falling off it and tearing the ligaments in my foot. But my so-called mates didn't believe me and called me overdramatic and made me walk home, making my foot even worse. I couldn't go to We Are Vertigo for my birthday, but I went to the cinema instead. In August, I started to really like body piercings and I decided I'd like to get my belly button done. I pestered my auntie for over a week about it and she finally gave in. I freaked myself out about it by watching videos of girls getting it done, and when I got there I didn't really want to get it done, so my auntie came in with me to hold my hand, but when it was done I didn't even realise the needle went through me. So basically, this last picture is how I see myself, but I obviously don't look like this because I don't have ginger hair. I'm 15 years old and I've been in care for 10 years. I've been in a long-term kinship placement for 8 years. I'm doing my GCSEs this year and hopefully passing them. Well, at least a few of them. My goals for the future are to either become a physiotherapist or a politician. but a politician that everybody likes. Thank you for watching and listening to my Draw My Life.
Hi, my name is Charlie. I was born in Suffolk, England in 2004. I moved to Northern Ireland with my mum and dad when I was 2. We travelled by boat, which thankfully wasn't the Titanic. So we arrived in one piece. I lived in Lisbon for the next 2 years before moving to Glasgow, where I've been ever since. My cousin was killed in a motorbike crash in Spain on August 17th this year. They were only 24 years old. She was a really good football player in Spain with lots of fans. She had been scouted by Liverpool ladies squad and they sent over lots of flowers for her funeral. I am a member of the Army Cadets. I joined in September this year. I go every Thursday evening. I enjoy weapons handling the most, and I already have a basic level badge. I wanted to join to make my cousin proud of me. One of my favourite things at the moment is working on an old boat to turn into a pirate ship for local young people to play on. It was given to us by a local man who was going to burn it. We asked him if we could keep it so we can turn it into something that could be used by the community. When I'm older, I want to join the army. I think that there are lots of people in the world who are selfish, who kill innocent people. So I think it's important for people to join the army to protect the world from terrorism. One of the things I would really love to do is to skydive. I really like doing activities that are dangerous but fun. I think jumping out of a plane would be scary but very exciting. I like outdoor extreme activities like quad biking and zip wires, but I've never done anything as scary as skydive.
Hi, my name is Lauren and I'm going to be reading for Amber. Amber's 13 years old and she's born on the 23rd of May. She lives in Balnahinch with Hazel and Zoe. Amber has 4 brothers and 2 sisters. She moved into Carr when she was 2 years old and went to Balnahinch primary school and she loved it there. But now she's in 3rd year in Balnahinch High and she hates it. Amber was born in Daisy Hill Hospital in Newry in 2004. Although she's never lived in Newry, she went there for her mummy's wedding and she has passed through it when she goes to rugby matches in Dublin. One of her favourite places to visit is London. She went there 6 years ago for 2 weeks with her sister and her friends. Her favourite thing on the trip was going to Hamley's, the big toy shop. She bought some magic pens when she was there. Not actually magic, but they do a cool trick with different colours. Amber went to Scotland to see the pipe band championships because her granddad used to play in the band. When she was there, she had the best meal she ever had. It was a pepperoni pizza. She thinks it's the best pizza in the world. Her favourite subject in school is geography. In 2nd year, she learnt about maps and really loved finding out about hidden things you can find in maps from around the world, such as hidden volcanoes. She really wants to do a degree in geography, but she's not sure what job she could do with it. When Amber is older, she would really like to travel the world. She'd like to go to New York, Disneyland and Japan. She'd love to visit her family members who live in New Zealand, but the place she'd like to visit the most is Canada, so she can see the Northern Lights. The subject Amber really finds hard is maths. She doesn't like the work and she finds it hard to understand, but she doesn't like the teacher, so that makes the subject hard to understand as well.
My name is Autumn. I'm 14. I have 3 siblings, 1 brother and 2 sisters. I'm the second oldest in my family, but the best looking. I was born in the Belfast Royal Hospital in 2003. I'm from Belfast, but I live with my granny, granddad, brother and aunt, 2 dogs, 2 cats and 6 horses in Lisbon. When I went to Spain in 2013, I went to Barcelona. It was a great experience. I swam with dolphins and sea lions. We went out fishing in the ocean. I created a meme with a YouTuber and sent it into a meme group, and I got 500 likes. It was weird. I didn't expect that many people to see it, and I was happy with what I had made. I want to do animation as a career. When I went to South Africa in 2014, I stayed at my aunt's. They live in Johannesburg. It was an amazing time. I got to see baby lion cubs. It was my first time out of Europe and hopefully not the last. I pierced my ear myself. That was a bad idea because it got infected. I had to go to see the doctor about my ear. I had to get antibiotics because it was infected. I learnt my lesson. When XXX Tentacion became part of my life, his real name is José Dwayne Onfroy. He's a musician and is changing people's lives every day. He continues to say he was quitting music unless Ski Mask became his friend again. This upset many of his fans. Ski Mask is one of X's best friends because he met him in juvenile detention.
Hello everyone, my name is Dylan and this is my Draw My Life. I was born on the 20th September 2000. I've lived with my birth family for 5 years. In 2005, I was moved away to a different family, as well as my siblings Amber, Jordan, Declan and me. Declan and I stayed together while my other siblings, Amber and Jordan, moved away. We stayed with the family from what I thought was hell for 2 days. By the miracle of God, I got moved to a nicer family that cared and loved me. They were the best I could ever ask for. So I say, take that, parents from hell. I lived with this family for 12 years now, and I'm really nice to them. They treat me like no other family would. I can't wait to what my life will bring in the future and what I will go on to do. I hope I will do best things. This is the end of my Draw My Life of when I got moved to my foster placement.